But I have met other people from...
I'm very sorry to interrupt.
No, go on.
In 2020, Emily Thornberry said that we have no time for cowardice in the face of the climate crisis. And yet, at this crucial historic moment, Labour are rolling back their commitments to the climate. We need Labour to be brave, to not be cowardly at this moment. We need you to make a commitment at this moment to revoke the Tory licences for new oil and gas infrastructure.
But Labour need to wake up and smell the coffee. Everyone else is clocked. But more oil and gas means more floods, more fires, rising food prices. Are you going to get it? Someone with your influence needs to do the right thing and act in the interest of the people. And you're not. And that is fraud by abusing your position.
Okay. We need you to stand up and protect us against these extremist acts, the violence of climate catastrophe.
The important thing is that in the next, if we do get the honour of being the next government, that we completely change our economy. And we need to do that by working with the private sector as well as the public sector. We have begged the government, we've implored the government not to sign up to more of these oil and gas contracts. But unfortunately, once those contracts are signed, we cannot go back on them. And what we have said is that we will not be signing any more.
You know that new oil and gas won't go down bills. And you're supposed to
No, I'm not saying oil and gas.
There's no difference between Labour and Tories at all, is there?
And one of the things about being a politician these days
Is that you're very used to protests, I'm afraid. And it's kind of odd because I don't think that Conservative politicians get the same protests. I don't quite know what that means. I have Just Stop Oil outside my house. I have Gaza protests pretty much everywhere that I go. I assumed it was Gaza, and then I saw the orange. Oh, right, it's Just Stop Oil. And the worst of it is that one becomes kind of slightly, you just get hardened to it. And actually the messages are important so long as they're not personal. And I think that if they're personal, then actually it's part of a form of intimidation, which actually undermines our democracy. I'm quite happy to argue the issues. I am not prepared to be told that I'm responsible for the murder of babies in Gaza or that I am personally responsible for boiling the planet. And I'm not having it.
I was talking about the issue of fraud and what an important issue it is and how there's so much thought going on and people have so many different ideas.